All right, man, we in this thing. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, sharing the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Still trying to get my camera together, bro. Trying to get everything together. There we go. Don't forget support the channel by thumbsing up the video, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. In addition to that, man, check out the podcast platforms. Just be on the podcast for about an hour or two after the show. Anchor, probably right after the show. Spotify hour, then everything else. Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Be up then. So don't forget, do me that favor. Rate the podcast. Appreciate that. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. The whole nine. Don't forget, check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk, right here on YouTube. Hit the link tree over there. Follow me everywhere over there. But yeah, man, I seen an interview and I posted the interview on my TikTok. So make sure you check me out on TikTok. I don't post everything in its entirety or everything in the shorts that I post on TikTok. I post some different stuff on there from time to time as well too. I was listening to the interview on ESPN and Errol Spence said that he said he made the fight happen. He said that they tried to basically starve him out. He sat out until they made the fight. So he basically answered the question that Al Haymon wasn't trying to make this fight, regardless of they in financial turmoil or whatever. Al Haymon still don't feel a need to kind of get up off his ass and up on his feet. Ain't no time to beat his meat. He don't give a fuck, dude. Whatever his strategy is, that he don't care about making no big fights. You seen Bob Arum change his strategy up. And he trying to make big fights. And Al Haymon just don't give a fuck. That's just straight up and down. Al Haymon just don't give a fuck. That's what we can say. Al Haymon just don't care. He ain't here to please the fans. I don't know who he pleasing. I mean, obviously he ain't trying to please his fighter. I guess he trying to do it in the best interest of the company and just I don't get it. I don't get it, but here, I'm hoping this is it. And in my opinion, he said I'd never go against Al Haymon. That was a fucking lie. Al Haymon advised him. He came out his own mouth and said it. Al Haymon advised him not to take this fight, and he did it. So, like I said, I'll be listening to what niggas say, bro. Let me know if y'all can hear this shit too. If y'all can't hear it, let me know in the chat. Let me open up the chat. You know, these dudes, bro.
I'm a man of my word. Like I said, people thought I was gonna move up, but I told him when we encountered each other in Oklahoma, I said I'm gonna get these belts on my side, and I'm gonna come take yours. And this is where we at now, and I stood on that. Even if it was leaving me standing out the ring a whole year, they trying to get me to fight other people. This the fight I wanted, so I stuck to my guns and was like, I'm not fighting until I fight Terence Crawford. So my team got it going.
Look at Stephen A. Smith's face. Look at his face. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Look at his face. He already said the same shit. He came out and said that he heard that Al Haymon didn't want to make this fight. Al Haymon simply didn't want to. I really don't understand Al Haymon end game, bro. That's what I understand. I don't understand Al Haymon's end game. What is he getting out of not making these fights, bro? It's his biggest revenue maker. Just listen to the fuck he. I mean, we can read it. Hold on. Let's fucking read it. So I'm gonna come take yours. We know where you stood on that. He said, even if it was leaving, staying out the ring, he said, even she's just tripping, bro. Even if it was leaving me, hold on real quick. Get out. Bye. Get out. Bye. I was trying to sneak in here. Even if it was leaving me staying out, even if it was me leaving and staying, let's just say leaving, staying out the ring, um, the whole year, trying to get me to fight somebody else. He gonna say other people, just the fight I wanted. So I stuck to my guns, and I was like, I'm not fighting until I fight Terence Crawford. So, and I run this a couple times too. There's more people getting in. So you heard what he said. You heard what he said, dude. I don't understand Al Haymon, bro. I mean, it's a great debate whether it's the fighters or Al Haymon, and obviously you can make an agreement. Sometimes they say fighters make an agreement when they both lying on each other and tired. They make an agreement just to take a break and take a rest. And the same thing with Al Haymon. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, I'll just follow my advisor. But if you really want to do something at PBC, Deontay Wilder, um, Gervonta Davis, and Errol Spence showed that if you really want to do something, I mean, obviously you got to compromise fights, you got to compromise time, you got to compromise money, you got to compromise a whole lot of shit. And then some people, the way they live or however their life is and their life set up, some people ain't willing to sit out a whole year and wait to see if something could happen, especially after the things that's happened in Errol Spence's life with the car accident and all that shit. Some people just need their money now, especially when somebody distributing your money in increments like Al Haymon. And some people say that's smart. But if I'm a 1099 employee, nigga, like, bro, I'm an independent contractor. I'm an independent boss. And you paying me in increments like I'm a 9 to 5, W4, W2 employee. I don't get none of the W2 motherfucking benefits or whatever you call it. I don't get none of them benefits. I don't get 401k or I don't get a pension. I don't get benefits or nothing like that. So people say, oh, smart. So they won't run out their money. Regardless, motherfuckers still gonna run out their money. Whether you wire me 5,000 a day, 10,000 a week, man, that shit be gone. So that's just letting you know what time Al Haymon on. And at the end of the day, it ain't as easy as saying, well, you know what, this is what I want, go make it. And then who knows, if you cross that motherfucking you lose, who knows, that motherfucker might put you on the shelf for a year or two. It's a dirty game, and the stuff that they accusing Bob Arum or Eddie Hearn or Kathy Duval or Lou DiBella doing, or the stuff they accusing Al Haymon, they all do it. They all got the same tactics. Nicholas Walters say, you know what, this money you offer me for Lomachenko ain't good enough. What they do, starve out Nicholas Walters for a year, offer him less money than before, and they never heard of him again. He been trying to come back like, that fat girl trying to jump between the double Dutch ropes. Sitting there 10 minutes singing Miss Sally Mack, and she still ain't jumped in that motherfucker. Big bitch move. Fuck up out of here. So I just let you know what time Al Haymon on. Nobody can understand because he don't speak, and even if he didn't speak, he couldn't even articulate this shit to make sports sense. It's all business sense. It's all business sense. That's all it is. It got it. I mean, to me, it don't make no sense. If you can make a fight and it's make the most money, make them. And you can continue to get money out the network. So if Errol Spence didn't sit here and stand on his power, you wouldn't be having this fight. And maybe that's why the car accident was in question about being fake. So he had to sit out a whole year. He had to pass up. He had to get starved out just to get what he wanted. Think about that. How's that shit fair? How's that an advisor having your best interest? And then you didn't allegedly sign an agreement or disparagement or non-closed disclosure agreement where you can't badmouth this motherfucker. They don't like Al Haymon, bro. And that's why you heard Terence Crawford say, well, I have people over there that's at PBC warn me about Al Haymon. Warn me about the tricks and the tactics that he used. And what to look out for. Ain't nobody happy over there with Al Haymon, especially fight once a year. And then if you don't do what he wants you to do, he sits you on the shelf. So he basically was sitting on the shelf with Gary Russell. That's wild. That's super duper wild. You know, that's to me, that shit ain't, I mean, life ain't fair. We all know that. Thumbs up the video. Life ain't fair. So the whole time he didn't want, Al didn't want this fight. Now maybe he didn't want it neither. Well, obviously he didn't want it until a particular time till he got his belts. But then again, him and Al weren't on the same accord. Cause he like, when I get these belts, I'm gonna fight Terence Crawford. Al probably, all right, yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Al say when they come around, we just gonna offer him, this, that, and the third to fight Keith, or we gonna offer him this, that to move up to fight this guy. And he was like, "Nah, this is what I want to do." And did the fans play a part in it? Absolutely. He mentioned the fans in this interview a couple times. The fans played a part in this shit. He heard all the rumblings and niggas dragging his name in the mud, bro. He heard that. Trust to believe me, he heard niggas dragging his name in the mud. And you a man. That's why you see dudes, how women know how to manipulate and press dudes' emotions. And then you see a woman, she might put her hand out, she's gonna put her hands to talk shit, and then a nigga haul off on her ass, and then he the bad guy. But the chick knew exactly what she was doing. That's the same thing as provoking a dog with a raw piece of meat, or provoking a lion with raw meat. You playing with that motherfucker, then he bite your whole arm off, like that dude got his armpit down off in Florida, some shit. Then they want to kill the fucking lion. You know what I'm saying? And that's real spill, bro. That's a real spill. It ain't no different here, dude. You hear that shit, dude? Certain things your chick could say, or some random chick could say about you. That shit you hear, it hurt your pride. But as a man, you gotta be stoic and you gotta keep it moving, or you can't react with emotion. Then you looked at as weak, or you a punk ass bitch ass nigga, or whatever the situation may be. We know how it go. But that's, a lot of times that's your natural instinct. But once you, like I told y'all, I posted that video this morning of the dudes talking about, controlling your emotions as a man. You got to. And if you can't control your emotions, it's not an anger thing. Let me say that real quick. That shit is not an anger thing, y'all. That's not having an anger problem. Trust and believe me, that's not having an anger problem. That's just having an emotional, a temporary a feeling for emotion. But if you walk away, take a deep breath, whatever you do, vent to your homie, whatever the situation may be, however you go about the shit, right? And you wake up tomorrow, you ain't gonna feel the same way. You might. And if you do wake up tomorrow, you sleep on it for a week or two, and you wake up and you feel like you want to still do the same thing, well, guess what? At least you thought it through with clarity. But I guarantee you, most of the times you sit there, you sleep on it, and the shit not that bad. You like, okay, I can move on, bro. It's gonna be hard to move on or whatever, but whatever. But it's an old saying, never let them see you sweat. That's just what it is. Never let them see you sweat. But he heard that shit, bro. He heard niggas talking shit about him. Trust and believe me, he heard that shit. And it made him real uncomfortable. Trust and believe me, it made dog real uncomfortable. When you hear a different fan, then when you start hearing your own people say the shit, right? When you start hearing your own people in your town start turning on you and start, oh, that nigga don't want to fight Bud, scary ass, hoe ass nigga. You start hearing people say like that, touch your pride, bro. No matter if you're from the hood, from middle class, upper class, or whatever. That shit hurt. And then your kids get to go to school and hear your girlfriend, y'all get in an argument. You ain't gonna do that shit to Bud Crawford, bitch. Your bitch ass ain't gonna do that shit to Terence Crawford. You want to come talk tough to me, no man, especially you dealing with black women. They gonna throw that shit right in your motherfucking face. Every time. So he heard that shit. He like, man, nah, man, Al, you ain't gonna make me look like no baby back bitch. Make that fucking fight, or I'll just sit here and wait. And that's what it came down to. Man, at the end of the day, dude, it ain't, hey man, it ain't shit wrong with your pride hurting, bro. Trust and believe me, ain't shit wrong with your pride hurting. That's what it's supposed to do in this situation. You supposed to man up and take it how it come. Ain't shit gonna come easy out here. Excuse me. Ain't shit gonna come easy. Trust and believe me, ain't shit gonna come easy out here. At all. So at some point, it's gonna be tough. And credit to him, dude, for sitting there telling Al, like, nah, bro, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Credit to him. Al tried to make him go out there and look like a business. And I'm glad he said that shit too. And they gotta subliminally sneak this out, because anytime you sign with somebody, they talking about sign non-disclosure agreement. Even if you sign it, you know they on some bullshit. You know what it is. That's one thing to say, well, if you work in this kitchen, you can't share our secret recipe to whatever. I was watching a video on how honey buns is being made on the Food Network YouTube channel. And that's understandable. They said they got secret spices and blends and all this shit that they can't share. Okay, that's cool. But some shit like this, dude, where somebody supposed to do what's best for you, and they owe you the fiduciary duty to do so, that's different. That's super duper different. Let me read some of these comments. He said, time to walk back every negative comment you said about Earl. This man, a stand-up guy, and Crawford knows that. At the end of the day, dude, I ain't walking back shit. I said what I said. I said what I said. Lest a nigga put a pistol to his head, I said what I said. He said, when you go get a belt, we gonna fight. He knew Al Haymon didn't want to fight, right? So why you going around here egging on the fans, egging on Terence Crawford, saying I'm gonna take the easy route? Oh, he on the wrong side of the street. The nigga cross the street. Then y'all turn around and make it look like he doing bad business. And I'm gonna get there. The niggas turn around and say they just slandered the man's name. Then you want me to praise the nigga for saying at the end of the day, oh, we was just bullshitting. Hell no, he was part of this scheme too. He's a bitch ass nigga for carrying out that scheme. And he can act like he was trolling 70-30. You think I'm gonna put respect on a grown man trolling another grown man? I don't respect that, bro. And at the end of the day, when shit got serious and shit got, he got knee deep on some funkadelic shit. When they got in too deep on some LL Cool J shit, God. Then he wanted to tell L or Al, I'm bullshit now. I don't really want to fight. Stop bullshit now. Come on. Ain't nobody respecting that shit. You trolling another grown ass man in his livelihood. You trying to starve him out. Then, man, I can go on for days doing this shit, to be honest. We'll be here all day. Then he going to say, well, me and Al probably would have let him take the Albanesian fight if he gave us the head ups. And when the man said he gave y'all a head up and told y'all that he going to go do something with or without y'all in December. You want to throw all that away and give him his credibility back when he was egging this man and dragging this man's name in the mud. You think Terence Crawford gonna say, well, let me take it easy on this nigga? Hell no. Terence Crawford had to deal with the trolls, the fans, the media. Real talk, man. I don't say this every day. It was literally Terence Crawford versus everybody. Just like it's really Detroit versus everybody. It was Terence Crawford versus everybody. So no, he don't get no pass and he don't get no apology this way. He was in on the trolling and the bullshit and the backlash and everything. He deserved every piece of backlash a nigga gave him on YouTube and some. And some he ain't get. Tyrese, salute. Johnson, what's going on? Fotex say, what up? What's your thoughts on Big Catfish, Jerron Ennis? I don't really have no thoughts on it, bro. I ain't gonna make it around her. Earl ain't taking shit. I mean, hey, he holds to say that. Bud is in his Tyson Fury. He said Al didn't want Bud to run off with the belts. Okay, my thing is this, bro. What do the belts got to do with it? I heard it's a 2-fight deal too, possibly. I don't know. I think I heard that from somebody. What do belts got to do with it? What belts got to do with it? Where he gonna run to? All Al got to do is tell the WBA order this nigga 10 mandatories and drop one. So where he running to with belts at 36 years old, 35 years old? Where he running to? He gonna sign back to Top Rank? So be it. Who do PBC got that they got promising? They don't own Jerron Ennis, so they don't have Jerron Ennis on the roster. So who you want to get Keith a belt? Come on, you want to get Ugas a belt, Barrios a belt? Y'all had the division long enough. It ain't really about the belts. Because even if Terence Crawford got all the belts, more than likely he gonna want to move up and he gonna relinquish. And if he don't move up, he can relinquish. Al Haymon and other promotional companies got enough juice to make all the sanction belt bodies order him to drop him. So at the end of the day, he might defend the belts one time at a maximum. Then the belts are dispersed and all your guys in position. Errol Spence is gonna relinquish the belts. He ain't gonna stay there forever and defend them. So the whole belt thing, that's cap. Al Haymon knows he about to lose it all from Crawford. I don't think he gonna lose it all. What you losing? What was Errol Spence gonna go? What Errol Spence can't do after the fight? What's Errol Spence's potential? JT, what's his potential? What's the end game? To go up and fight Canelo? Come on, I mean, come on. What's the end game? Fight Jamil Charlo? Is that gonna make him a superstar? What is you losing? You only way you become a superstar is take risks, bro. He beat Crawford, turn around, beat Jamil Charlo, turn around, fight Canelo. Hey, anything can happen. Al Haymon plan was for Earl to fight Bud in 2024. Earl work rate is too much for Crawford. He be trying to skill him to death. Not enough power. Well, that's your opinion. Don't really care about it here. Henry, what's going on, bro? I always thought Earl was with it. I knew it was Al Haymon. He needs to lead the shit. Come, look here, dude. Don't kind of just like put it all on Al neither, bro. He came out here and he started snitching and shit on Al. I ain't mad at it. Don't just put it all on Al. He played the role too. Don't act like Errol Spence didn't play a role in this and egging on and dragging Terence Crawford name in the mud. Derek J, he ain't getting yummed up. Y'all forget so quick. Shit, a bitch will drag y'all niggas through the mud. A nice looking bitch you want to fuck, a bad bitch. She'll drag your name through the mud, hold you, all types of shit. Text you late night, say I want to fuck y'all. Most of y'all niggas be over there with your shit whipped out, ready to go raw and get child support to the hoe. Ain't got no self-discipline, no dick discipline, no self-integrity. Whatever. This is, a lot of y'all niggas had chicks like that shit, dude. Oh, bitch, please. I'm a boss, nigga. In my mind, I'm a boss. I'm gonna move on how I want to move. And have I lost out on a lot of opportunities or women? Hell yeah. If it ain't on my time, shit, I don't even, I'm the fucking boss. I'm the one that's gonna be throwing out cash. I'm gonna be the head of the relationship. It's on my terms. I've always been like that. Hey, at the end of the day, if I come back and you don't want to fuck with me or you want to fuck with me on your terms, that's what that shit is. It's a power struggle. That's all bitches be wanting is to trap you in power struggle. I was trying to school some dudes at the gym. These young niggas don't listen, dude. They gonna go around, make the same motherfucking mistakes we did, or a lot of us did, and get trapped in a fucked up relationship. I asked a young nigga, like, man, what you think you get from marriage at the gym? Because they stopped to ask me a question, right? I don't even talk. But somewhere, I stopped and I was like, man, he said, well, you get loyalty. I said, boy, you don't know shit about marriage, dude, man. Married people be fucking the most. And we all know it to be true. And everybody talk about married men, and I can tell you my experiences kind of being around and conversating, seeing how they move here and there, different jobs and different people. But them married women, something else too. They throw the box at you expeditiously. And I don't play them games. These niggas weak in the head. They kill you over a bitch. Earl work rate matter on opponent's skill and only matter on the opponent's skill. Al Haymon didn't want to risk the control of the. Okay, what's the control of the division? Like y'all keep saying, he didn't want to risk the control of the division. What do he control? He don't own Jerron Ennis. He don't own Virgil Ortiz. They're gonna be next up to get belts. He own Keith Thurman, Barrios, and Ugas, and they a sweet lick to lose at any given time. So my thing is, he not losing nothing. At some point, you got to have an overturn. When you at work, at some point, you got to have turnover. If it's a shift turnover, if it's a parts turnover, whatever it may be. If it's a slight different model and truck turnover, if you, refreshing your Excel sheet, you working in the office and now you got to work on another Excel sheet or you got to work on another case. it's some type of turnover where you got to refresh or reboot or restock something. You got to turn over the division. He don't have a dog in the race unless he signed Jerron Ennis. So what other thoroughbred he got in the race? Riddle me that, Batman. So AB salute. I don't believe that. Flame on 24, shout out to Duval County in the house. I don't believe that. I'm going to debunk all that. Let somebody come with a fair deal. You giving up control of what, bruh? Earl going to drop the belts. 2 people going to get one. Jerron Ennis instantly going to be the champion. Virgil Ortiz probably going to beat Stannis. He going to be the champion or title holders. There's 2 belts going down the line. So you worried about the other 2. Let's say Keith Ugas get one. And, who else you got in line? Alexis Rocha, maybe Cody Crowley get one. Okay. Cody Crowley and, Keith Thurman. Come on, bro. What is that going to bring? Nothing. Josh Taylor instantly move up and challenge and be the super mandatory Super WO champion, beat the shit out of Cody Crowley. No disrespect to Cody Crowley because I like him. He a good fighter. Don't call me Bud, nigga, head ass. He said, let's see if Spence bring the same good energy he had in the Porter and Danny Thurman fight. I ain't like the energy he brought in the Sean fight. He just something seemed a little bit off in that fight. Congrats to Earl for finally putting his foot down to Al Haymon. And that's his version of the story. The honest version might be somewhere in between. You just never know. He said, you seen Bud and Boo. Yeah, I don't feel like talking about it for what. Walk back with the fuck. He said, if he beat Bud on the layoff, the truth for real, but I doubt it. I mean, shit, you never know. No, you never know. Is it truly a layoff? If it's truly a layoff for him, he used to fight once a year. So you really can't say, man, he already adapted to his environment. So it really ain't no layoff. It really ain't no layoff. I got some entire information on that too, dude. If I remember, I'll share. If I don't, what meant to be. So if it's really is it really a real inconvenience? Because let these new age boxing fans tell you fighting less and staying sharp in the gym is better. So we can't have it both ways. We can't come on here after the fight, he lose and he looked a little rusty and say, well, it was the layoffs. It was Al Haymon. No, I never go against Al Haymon. No, y'all said if they fight less and they stay sharp and sparring and they fight less, that was better for them. So we can't have it both ways. What side of the pendulum you niggas gonna be on? Are we gonna fight once a year and that's better for the boxer's health and extend his career, which I already told y'all that scientifically is bullshit. Right? Or is it, oh man, he need to be fighting, be more active, be more sharp? Now, I've been on that side of the argument. Some other people been on that side of the argument, but a lot of you niggas been on the other side of the argument. A lot of y'all. So you can't have it both ways. You can't switch your username up. That's why I swear I wish YouTube made subscribe. I wish they made a subscriber tier and a content creator tier. Where content creators, it was all like verified or something like that. They had a special blue mark or whatever. I don't know. They give a little check after a while. You reach certain, but something that separate content creators from subscribers, and subscribers had to verify certain information, and they were just dubbed as subscribers and viewers on YouTube. And you had to create a certain amount of videos or watch hours to be considered a verified content creator. I wish that'd stop a lot of bullshit. A lot of niggas having to remake accounts and all that. To stop all that. Bud and Earl pretty much checked out. Bud did the same, raising his price and exposing the tactics last year. He said, brother, June 2nd, the tickets go on sale 10 a.m. I don't know if that's Eastern or hold on. I don't know if that's Eastern or Pacific time, but I'm going to tell you right now, my buddy. Body, Harley, Marley, donut shop. The tickets I posted, those are just projected resale. So if you don't get them, that's what you're gonna resell on. Hold on, man. Hold up. Wait, all my niggas that be having it done. They just say 10 a.m. So I don't know if that's Eastern. I'm gonna say that's Eastern. I heard the press conference is on Wednesday, so I don't know. I just heard it's on Wednesday. That's just what your boy heard. So yeah, so the tickets go on sale Friday. That's Friday, June 2nd. And on Wednesday, it's supposed to be the press conference. So yeah. Yeah. I wish it was the Friday I had off. Next Friday, should I be right at my computer at 10? I don't want to use the work computer, dude. I know some people be looking, but it's a different set of rules when you the minority up in that boy. They call me in the office. Were you on this website ordering tickets? Yeah. Get fired. I'm good. Triumph is boxes say June 2nd tickets going on sale. Jalen, what's going on? Whole ass Cowboys. Mark McCarthy said, I'm gonna go ahead and call them plays. Earl, I didn't promise him nothing. I promised the fans. Yeah, he did say that. So it is what it is. Like I told y'all, y'all saying, oh man, y'all you should apologize for Earl. No, Earl played the role just well. He played the role well. So y'all don't exonerate him and just say, I was just bullshitting, man. No, man, don't. We got sound clips and videos for days how he was acting. Dude, no, he don't get exonerated. He don't get excused from that bullshit. Keith probably shooting up to 160 versus Larry Garcia when Keith ain't got the balls to do so. Keith Thurman, man, that dude just he been retired. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, the press conference I heard is Wednesday. Don't quote me. Don't chart a rumor. Not enough power. Are you crazy, blind man? Let dudes have their opinion. Ain't no point of going back and forth. They gonna settle it in the ring, and we'll see. They gonna move them lines. Mark my words. He said them belts and his cash cow. Is it, man, dude? Ain't Tank his cash cow? Ain't Stanky Tanky his cash cow? Because if Earl was his cash cow, Earl would be active. Tell me I'm lying. If Earl was a cash cow, Earl would be front and center. I'm just being real. If Earl was a cash cow, he'd be front and center. He not. They making waves for Tank. Tim Zook more of a cash cow at PBC than he is, at least at Showtime. That motherfucker is he more active than any other PBC fighter. He might be on Showtime 3 times this year. Spence don't look like he want to fight. He just started my cap season shirts. I mean, shit, niggas be tired and shit, man. Like I said, niggas be tired, bro. You never know where niggas hot head at. He probably trying to get in shape for training. I don't really read too much into him. He got a nice kind of calm, stoic demeanor too. I know he said he on that girl, his girlfriend YouTube. He was trying to control his emotions and shit. And dude, we all trying to control that. And once you control that, and like I tell you, once you're able to control your emotions, it's just not with women, but women just know how to manipulate them the best. Even your moms know how to manipulate, your sisters manipulate your shit. Once you learn how to do that, you got dick discipline. You can tell a bitch no and put your dick down on the bitch. Say, nah, I ain't doing that today. Put your foot down. You're a dangerous man, bro. With a little hustle in there, dude, you can do whatever you want to do. Like I said, them belts was gonna be up in the air regardless. He was gonna move and relinquish the belts anyway. The belts is a joke. It wasn't no way Al Haymon was gonna say, well, Errol Spence, go ahead and lose and let Ugas or Keith Thurman get all the belts. The belts was gonna be relinquished regardless. He couldn't transfer all the belts without Errol Spence losing to somebody. So the belts, it didn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It didn't really matter. Will Crawford Spence be on pay-per-view sell $1 million? I don't know about $1 million. It ain't gonna come close to tanking, oh boy. And Ryan, I don't think so. ESPN will likely get the WBO. Mario Barrios. Yeah, let's see how long that lasts. Make it last forever. Is anyone happy that the fight is here? Because I am, man. I'll be happy when them niggas in the ring. I see why they hate Bud Crawford. Fucked up everything in PBC, and then he son Boots. Yeah, I ain't getting into all that bullshit. For what? It's 300 pay-per-view sales for them. I heard somebody told me something like that, but I don't know, bro. I stay out of it. It was 130. I think it was like 150. I could believe 150. I did hear somebody say 300. Spence wasn't sure if he's stronger like his fans think. I mean, obviously it's always if. You just never know. Come fight night, I heard him say like, I don't know if I'm the stronger guy, but you don't know. Because you train for 8 to 12 weeks. Some of these guys have fat camp before training camp. You just don't know, bro. You don't know if you're gonna be stronger on fight night. I mean, you training all this time to peak on one night. You just don't know. It ain't no science to peak it on one night. You can have the best scientific formula to help you look great on one night, but in boxing, you never know. You can get old overnight. You can get tired. You can be stressed out. You can get sick. So you just don't really know. So I don't blame them. You don't know till you in there. And sometimes you be thinking a motherfucker tough, and you hear Danny Jacobs talking about he was hearing all about Triple G power when he got in there. It wasn't all that. So as a fighter, you just don't know. It's different. It's different in the NBA. Come playoff time, everybody beat up, everybody tired. We playing every other day, 2 days in between on road games. Some series is, it's different. We all on the same level, but you never know. If I'm coming in with 30 fights, you coming in with 30 fights. That's different than us. We played 82 games. You play 82 games. That's different. My 30 fights may not be equal to your 30 fights. I might have took more punishment in my 30 fights. If I'm 30, you 33, I might be a tired 33. I might be a fresher 30. You just never know in boxing. That's the mystery about boxing. Some guy, you see Holyfield have a shitty performance leading up to the Mike Tyson original fight. He come out, he looked like Superman versus Mike Tyson. So that whole old adage, "Oh, you only as good as your last fight," that's been proven to be cap in a lot of different fights. Everybody talking about how Lomachenko was on the downslope, and I told y'all that was bullshit. He had a valid excuse, and look, he came out versus Devin Haney spitting hot fire. So y'all can listen to these old fucking boxing adverbs that they got out here about certain shit. A lot of that shit be lies. Crawford is a great boxer, but all his pay-per-views events are. So is Errol Spence pay-per-view events are flops. His numbers terrible too. So at the end of the day, y'all acting like these niggas over here doing great numbers. Outside of Deontay Wilder, Fury 2 and 3, or you could say 1, and Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, ain't no great pay-per-views over at PBC or affiliated with PBC. Errol Spence has no great pay-per-view numbers. Other than with Mikey Garcia, if you want to see 350 was a success, that's cool. But other than that, all them other numbers was trash too. He do the same numbers Terence Crawford do outside the Victor Postal pay-per-view. And we know why that flopped. No championships in Detroit in the last 10 years. I remember that. Don't worry about that shit. And Dallas, what the fuck y'all done won? Y'all ain't won shit in the last 10 years neither. That Mavericks pay-per-view, that Mavericks championship was how long ago, nigga? That's more than 10 years ago. So what y'all won in Dallas? And you in LA. So you probably a LA, Dallas, Rams, Cowboy fan, nigga. I can't stand them niggas that be from, I don't know, they be from all over the country, but they favorite team, the Yankees, the Lakers, the Cowboys. Man, I don't have no respect for them hoe ass fans like that. And all that ain't American patriotism. That's American cocksucking. Said what I said. I don't have no respect for fans like that. And nothing but Ben had. Then in '94, they was Patriot fan or Broncos fan, and then they was part of the Patriot dynasty. Man, this some of the most dick sucking and click hopping fans in history. I don't know if social media just exposing that, or is it, or is it just, that's how it is. Like real niggas stick to their hometown team. No matter how bad your hometown team, where you grew up at, them your teams. And you stick by them, but y'all ain't got no loyalty. Then y'all be going to get married. Y'all can't even be loyal to the Cowboys. Nigga Jalen, the Rams fan on when they win, the Cowboy fans when they win. When they lose and he ain't claiming nobody. Y'all go get married. He can't even stay loyal to y'all sports teams. Watch, if Errol Spence and Terence Crawford lose, they fans gonna be claiming Keith Thurman and claiming Canelo Alvarez and claiming Jamel Charlo and shit. Watch how quick niggas jump off these niggas' dicks and forget how good they was because of one loss. Only thing y'all celebrate BMF. What y'all celebrating in Dallas? Shit, Pride Week around, Pride Month around that boy. Cause I heard about Dallas, man. I heard that's rainbow season down there. Shit, heard Dak be down there busting it open. Pause. He said last time. That's cool. Last Dallas Cowboy title, 90 something. Jimmy ain't walking through that door. Y'all ain't been shit with Jimmy or Tom Landry ain't walking through that door. I think Frank Martin fighting July 15th. I've been told y'all Eastside Cruz was the co-feature, but yeah, y'all don't listen. It's Crawford B. Spence. You rank him higher than Roy. Hell no, I ain't ranking him higher than Roy Jones. You out your rapid ass fucking mind. Hell no, that motherfucker got to go dig up prime Sugar Ray Robinson to beat Sugar Ray Robinson. Roy Jones, one of the, for sure, 10 best fighters to ever do it. He might be higher than that. Ain't too many fighters greater than Roy Jones. Hell no. Floyd Mayweather ain't better than Roy Jones on my list. Bug getting the same pay that he got versus Avocado. Hey, you never know. If that's the case, shit, it is what it is. Shit, that shit all spin the same. The only fight I'm paying for. He said niggas talk all that black Jesus shit when Devin Haney, he only do 150K. Disgusting. The fake love is real. Ever since Spence fought Mikey, his numbers kept on declining. Yeah, Mikey was the pool. Mikey was the what these hoes say they the prize. Mikey was the prize. I'm a Laker Cowboy. Like I said, there you go. There you go. What a fucking combination. Two of the most fan sausage riding franchises of all time. Look at that combination. What I tell you. What I tell you. That's why you need real fathers in the house to not let that happen. Come on, man. That's what you need fathers around to teach y'all how to be proper sports fans and shit. Shit. Earl, I look weird. Y'all gonna keep. And then when the fight come, he start putting in work, and he do what he do. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the eye. I don't really give a fuck about it. If his daddy, his mammy say he good enough to go out there, and his bitch let him go out there like that, so be it. Ain't got no bearing on me. Celtics about to make history. I said that from the beginning. Then old Gabe Vincent got put out, so that helped them out too. Did Top Rank lose to ESPN? Man, that deal don't expire till August 2025, dude. We might not be around this motherfucker. We might not even be in boxing the cure. The last fight, 3 years too late. Three might be a little understatement. He said, so what do Antonio Tarver got to do with beating Roy Jones? What do Antonio Tarver got to do with it, bro? Honestly. Because when people say, oh, Antonio Tarver beat Roy Jones, nobody tell the whole story. And I'm not here to retell the whole story. We all know Roy Jones moved up and moved back down to fight Antonio Tarver. And he beat Antonio Tarver the first fight. So what they got to do with it? Dude, prime Roy Jones at 175 beat Antonio Tarver. He beat the shit out of him. He already beat him. Roy Jones looked old as fuck when he came back down from heavyweight. He should have never came back down. So we know that wasn't the best version of Roy Jones. And he still beat Antonio Tarver. What did Antonio Tarver do after that? Nothing. He got beat up by Bernard fucking Hopkins. Did Chad Dawson beat Antonio Tarver too? So just because you beat somebody, it don't make you better than them. It don't. It do not make you better than them. It's a lot more that going to that. He said, let's go, bud. First fight I want to be on. I don't know how to Vegas, how like been in Vegas. That shit man depend on where you live at. He said, who wants to be in cold Detroit? And who want to be out in LA with all them fake ass niggas and them fake ass hoes? Who want to be out in LA where y'all can't even carry a Glock? Now I can walk around with a Glock, a motherfucker M16. Nigga, I can walk around with anything around this motherfucker. I can open carry. Y'all got bolt action rifle in New York and a whole bunch of fruity in the booty Hollywood weirdos. Why want to be in the city of Los Angeles? Who want to be in a city where the Angels got lost? Fuck LA. Why want to be in that fruity tooty town? You feel me, Reggie? Niggas rather be in the land of the Trill. Not the fruity tooty Texas. I'm in LA. Shit. I fuck with the Bay. Y'all weak ass Kawhi Leonard and weak ass LeBron James. Yeah, Roy up there for me too. Weak ass LeBron. Talking about I tore a tendon in my foot. Oh, this is why we getting our ass whooped. Oh, my foot. Oh, my paw. Oh, my paw. LA for rich people. Rich, weird people. Niggas weird out in LA. Whole bunch of weird ass niggas, man. Niggas fighting over colors and gangs and all that shit. They fighting over colors and gangs, but won't fight the Klan, won't fight oppression, won't fight weirdism going on in LA. What Tim Dog say? Fort Compton, doom, doom. Stupid ass niggas fighting over colors. And I forgot what he said on that song. I listened to that Tim Dog song. Fort Compton, doom, doom. That shit was funny. Weird ass niggas out in LA, dude. Get out of here, dude. Y'all fight killing niggas because he wore the wrong color. Nobody got time for that. Y'all got them weird old Hollywood actors that come with 10 pounds of lube and they luggage and shit. Because they know when they sign their Hollywood deal, they got to bust it open. I'm good. Her living as Matias is on the bud. I ain't hear that. I heard different. I'd heard different. I didn't hear that. I heard they were not on that. I heard they ain't fighting. How about that? I could tell you who he fighting, but I don't. I mean, he fighting. I heard he fighting Rancis Bartholomew on the Danny Garcia Lara undercard. That's just what I heard. And I heard that Jerron Ennis may not fight Ruben Villa, but he fighting July 22nd or July something, 22nd in Atlantic City. So he gonna headline, and I think they made the right decision, but it might not be Ruben Villa. How do somebody bet online? Like, I mean, depending on where you live at, I could legally bet through the apps. I mean, you go to bet. I mean, I forget. I don't know what they use some offshore lines. I don't use offshore lines. We legal over here. Somebody put them in the right direction. They don't even have lakes. Yeah, because the Lakers came from Minnesota. Minnesota was the land of lakes. Damn, Detroit, you killing the chat. Yeah, he said Detroit must be musty and cold. I know y'all ain't talking with y'all no dressing, high sock wearing ass niggas, man. And y'all nappy headed ass hoes out there from that sunlight. Y'all hoes head be dry as hell. They need some castor oil in them hoes head. They bad in the motherfucker though. But y'all be sharing y'all hoes out in LA with the Hollywood weirdos. Your chick be going out there to them sushi eating motherfucking house parties where she lay on the table and they eating sushi off her clitoris and all that. Yeah, you sharing your shit, your chick with Holly Weirdo. You selling them with streets and shit. Shit. Detroit the land of real niggas, nigga. Straight up and down. Well, look at Big Meech. I think I'm Big Meech. Look at Big Meech and then look at Whack 100. Come on, man. That's all you need to know. Look at the game. One of y'all most gangsters rappers of all time. Then what's that show that the game that show that the game went on? And it used to come on TV, and you could choose to stay or not be with the chick, and he chose to stay with the chick, and she left his ass. What was the name of that show? Change of Heart or something like that. Y'all don't get me started on y'all niggas, man. Don't get me started on y'all niggas, dude. Come on, man. Come on. And you think you're bigger, but to me, you just a bit ass nigga. Ain't worth the fools. Y'all let Suge Knight go around here punking and slapping all y'all rappers and shit. Suge had y'all niggas scared to ride. A.K.I. Bodyguard came in and gave him that garlic palm. Boom, boom. Dropped this scary ass. 50 Cent and them niggas ran them niggas off with some knives and shit. This big bag Suge and shit. Shit, you can go anywhere in Detroit. Can you go? I go anywhere. I'm good in any hood. I live in one of the most dangerous hoods in Detroit, so hey, it is what it is. Shit, now you can't go anywhere in LA, and probably neither me, and I don't want to. Shit, look what y'all did to PNB Rock. Then they can't even have chicken and waffles. Y'all niggas starving. Y'all got more homeless motherfuckers out there than anything. Y'all, this brother's starving. Them niggas out there in LA starving like a motherfucker, man. You probably got a whole man. Niggas be having a whole Section 8 houses under the bridge and shit, man. Go to East LA talking that shit, Jayla. Go out there, Oscar De La Hoya hood. They gonna chop your ass up, spear rib style. Damn, why he on Detroit head like that? Cause man, he a Dallas Laker fan, Yankee fan. He ain't, he got 10 teams. He can't be like real niggas like us and just all our teams in one vicinity. Nigga probably favorite college football team is Oklahoma. His favorite basketball team probably like UCLA or some shit like that. I lived in San Diego 5 years, and if you wear the wrong colors, they on your ass. Seen plenty of people get ran down. That was from '01 to 2006. Even friends with Crips ain't even let me slide when wrong. Yeah, you better not say. You better say blipping, cripping, whatever. You better use the proper word. I don't got no time for that dumb nigga shit. I really don't. He said Roy Jones is his fault from Roy legacy is his fault. Yeah, that kind of did hurt, and they kept fighting. So I appreciate the super chat beyond his thing. But yeah, no, I ain't really sitting no chat. So I'm about to spend another 10 minutes speak on. Let me run this again for y'all. So here with
I'm a man of my word. Like I said, people thought I was gonna move up, but I just like I told him when we encountered each other in Oklahoma. I said I'm gonna get these belts on my side, and I'm gonna come take yours. And this is where we at now, and I stood on that. Even if it was leaving me standing out the ring a whole year, they trying to get me to fight other people. This the fight I wanted, so I stuck to my guns and was like, I'm not fighting until I fight Terence Crawford. So my team got it going. I'm a man of my word. Like I said, people thought I was gonna move up, but I just like I told him when we encountered each other in Oklahoma. I said I'm gonna get these belts on my side, and I'm gonna come take yours. And this is where we at now, and I stood on that. Even if it was leaving me standing out the ring a whole year, they trying to get me to fight other people. This the fight I wanted, so I stuck to my guns and was like, I'm not fighting until I fight Terence Crawford. So my team got it going. I'm a man of my word. Like,
So yeah, you heard what he said, and you heard what he said. So, um, me, see, I'm a man of my word, and all that. And he made it happen. If he didn't make it happen, or if he was starving for money and or he didn't have his shit together, then we wouldn't have had no fight. So you got to tip your hat to him, but I'm not about to completely exonerate him. I'm not gonna completely exonerate him for I'm not gonna completely exonerate him for what he did and the role he played and what he did, what they did to Terence Crawford and how the fans ran with it. That's just my opinion. I ain't saying if you don't believe me, F you. No, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying. I mean, believe what you want to believe. I ain't here to change nobody's mind, bro.
you see Terence Crawford, you see his body of work, you see my body of work when I get in the ring. Yeah, everybody already know. As soon as I get in the ring, I'm stepping. And I expect him to step too. We're going to put on a great show and a great performance. This is a throwback fight for me. I feel like this is a throwback fight.
Do you feel you need a knockout in this fight to send the kind of message you want to send to the public about how great you are as a champion? Errol?
Not necessarily need a knockout, but it's something that, if it happens, I definitely oblige to it. But if I do get the knockout, that'd be great. If I don't, hey, that's cool too, as long as I get the victory. And I feel like watching my fights, all my fights are exciting. So it's definitely going to be an exciting fight, action-packed fight. And I'm willing to put on a great show, great performance. I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
If I get him hurt, I'm going for the knockout. I don't have 100% ratio in knockouts in the welterweight division for nothing. I feel like ever since I moved up, I became meaner, stronger. I'm punching harder. So, of course, if the knockout come now, I put a stamp on all the talks, no debate, but all in all, the object is get the victory. If I get him hurt, I'm going for.
So you hear Bud. But if you look at the whole interview, Terence Crawford looking like, boy, you done fucked up now. That's how he looking at him. He looking at him like he fooled. He like, bro, I'm just glad he did it, bro. He didn't made this motherfucking mistake. I'm about to tear that ass up. That's how Terence Crawford was looking at him. Kind of like how Benavidez was looking at Caleb Plant when they met in the middle of the ring, looking like, man, this nigga is fooled. Do he know what the fuck do he know what he done did? What John Stark said in that 30 for 30 Reggie winning time? He said, this man just really did this? He said, this man just really did this? He said, I can't believe this man, he really did this. He gonna, man, dude, the way Terence Crawford was looking at, bruh, the way he really was looking at him, dog. The way he really was looking at, dog, he was looking like, bro, I'm about to fuck cuz up. He got 5 years or so of frustration. He got 5 years of frustration. He gonna try to hurt this dude, bro. I'm telling you. And that might work against him, to be honest. That might work to Errol, but you can't fight emotional in a fight, though. We all know that. Not no boxing match. It's a different beast. It's a different beast. But in that interview, he was just looking like, bro, I'm trying to fuck dog up. That's how he was looking like, man. He was looking like, Roy getting KO. Getting KO more. Talk about his actual KOs. He said, glad Bud get to shine. Bud ready for the fish. Bernie said, Bud Mama B-Day the same day of the fight. Ooh, you can't get your ass whooped your Mama B-Day. But then again, his mama was talking shit. If mommy be talking shit, he losing. Mama gonna let him lay that down. Earl can use that as motivation too, though. To be real, Earl can use that shit as motivation too. I'm gonna fuck you up your mama's birthday. And I'm gonna send her a present and blow her a kiss after I knock your bitch ass out. That's promotion. So imagine if I, let me write the goddamn script. That's promotion. That's promotion. That's promotion. Man, nigga, I'd be vicious on a boxing face off. Any nigga from Detroit would that grew up in the city of Detroit. Everybody got a little gift of gab. Especially if you grew up without, bruh, or you grew up with a fine mama or some fine sisters, nigga, or something like that. Or you had to be quick. If you wasn't quick, you was gonna learn to be quick. You had to know how to cap. You had to learn how to cap, bruh. For real. You're gonna take some L's early on, but especially you hooping, playing football, all that shit. Yeah, you're gonna learn to be quick and as sharp as a knife, bro. I'm always down for the one-on-one flaming niggas. I ain't flaming nigga in a minute, but as a kid or growing up, a teenager, oh man. Sometimes I could hit a nigga with 3 or 4, 5 jokes before he could think of one. That's just natural growing up here. Y'all see how Tony Harrison talk that shit. You see how Tony Harrison talk that shit. That's just natural, bro. When you play sports, especially sports, you got fine mama or whatever the situation may be, or you less fortunate or whatever. All of them the best. They got the best brain for that shit. I used to roast girls, all types of shit. I ain't give a fuck. I mean, I made this one girl cry. I still kind of feel bad about that shit. I forget what I said. My friend, when he see me, he always bring that shit up. She ran out the class like, I'm like, damn, I'm surprised our brother didn't want to fight. We was cool though. We used to hoop on the same team. I flamed the shit out of Courtney ass boy. I forgot what I said, dog. I said some vicious shit. That's when I was at my peak of my evil ways. Do you think Devin Haney controversy was too big because nothing else was going on? They announced Crawford and shut. Yeah, you know how I go. I'm glad they just shut up about Crawford and Spence before that, and we got to talk about something else. Them fighters like that practice Islam or don't have a popular opinion like Crawford, Spence better BF. They deliver in the ring. Haney, Crawford, and better BF, bro. I don't be pushing these niggas' agenda. Like I said, I don't be believing in black people. Black people that let me down too much in my life. I be had the lowest expectations for black women. I had the lowest expectation for the brothers, bro. Unless I know you got a good record in my book, bro. You come through. I don't have no expectations for y'all, bro. I don't put shit past y'all. I mean, I remember one day I dropped my wallet at the liquor store. Somebody, I think it was like on New Year's or something. Somebody actually dropped it back in my mailbox and shit. I let the block up, and I was surprised. But yeah, I don't put no faith in people, humanity at all. I don't. I don't put no faith in nobody to do the right thing, even though I do the right thing. There's one dude, he lost his wallet in college, and he was from Chicago, and they tried to, go swipe. I said, swipe his card, and I said, nah, man. I was like, man, give me here. And I gave right back to the nigga. I didn't even like the nigga. And he got to talking shit a couple days earlier. I'm like, see, I really should let them spin your shit. But shit, I just believe in doing the right thing, even if it don't result in me getting anything back directly. I ain't tripping, dude. Like, why make somebody else's life hell and let them stress over some shit when they don't have to? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I just believe in doing the right thing. But quite frankly, in this dating scene or you in a relationship, you just can't do the right thing all the time. That shit turn these hoes off. That make them dry. That's why I stopped holding doors for women. I stopped doing all that shit. Like, no, bro, I'm good. You hoes don't want to say thank you. They ain't courteous no more. Man, I basically slammed that bitch in the whole face. You go out on a date, let's look this week, bringing flowers, holding doors open and all that shit. You just looked at all, man, dude. I seen niggas how they bitch pump the gas. You gotta understand, dude. They love toxic. They love just being treated like shit. And I'm gonna talk about this one day, but I don't get mad at niggas for tricking no more, bro. I really understand hearing niggas stories and hearing where they coming from. I don't blame niggas for tricking, but don't get mad at what come with it though. We all know Bud mama want to see Spence butt whooped on her birthday. You ain't lying. Man, Bud would kill Earl if he insults Bud's mama. I would. Shit, if it's gonna sell pay-per-views, I'll talk cash. I don't be giving a fuck. It is what it is. When it comes with trash talking, bro, you gotta know how to take an L because you're gonna take an L one day. You play one-on-one and nigga beat you. I mean, you gotta swallow. You gotta be prepared to fight. you can't lose one-on-one on the court and get your ass whooped, or you just gotta swallow your pride. All right, bro, you got me. Now some niggas just want to take it overboard. Then that's how you start fighting shit. You know, Bomac gonna be throwing shots at the press conference. Yeah, the trainers can't sell a fight though. The trainers can't talk for you. The hype man can't talk for you. I'm about that ass for talking. Oh yeah, man, shit. That's the best thing. That's the best thing about is talking shit. That's the best thing. What's the ass whooping without what's the cake without the icing, nigga? You feel me, CJ? You might be right about Boston. I told you, but I know how the NBA go. They weren't about to go all these days without games. But Jimmy said he promised to win. Bud will snap and start swinging on some man. It is what it is. I know I got him there. I know I got an aggressive Terence Crawford that's reckless. I don't be worried about what another nigga gonna do. I don't worry about when you trash talking and you showing shows me. I ain't worried about that. As long as I'm ready to protect myself where I don't get bombed down, I don't be giving a fuck. I get disrespectful. If that's gonna mean me getting a bigger check, is it, man? I'm gonna be disrespectful with my blue voice. It is what it is. It's a fucking business. You know, Khabib got emotional over Conor McGregor shit. But the thing about the Conor McGregor and Khabib shit, he did physical harm. He broke that glass on that bus. So once you start getting physical and it's outside of trash talk and you getting physical, then you cross the line. Now, if it's just words, it's just words. I remember Reggie Miller saying 30 for 30. He said like 80 and 90% of his trash talk was to get him going. Sometimes it's just to get you going. I mean, if you play sports, you know how it go. Even with your own teammates at practice, if you get in the game, you know how it go. You know how it go. Like, nigga, a lot of times you talk trash, it's really to elevate your game and get your juices flowing and shit. That's just what it is. That's what it is. To get your confidence up. And in the meantime, if I'm getting in this dude's head, hey, that's just icing on the cake. That's just a bonus. Everybody know art of warfare. Sometimes you can psych a nigga out just by talking. Real talk. Crawford had the energy like when you finally about to smash a chick and you been wanting to hit, like you know you about to kill it. Yeah, that's kind of energy he had. He had that been a V-dash injury on Caleb Plant. Like, I'm about to fuck dog up. Looks like I got the same B-day as Crawford. Yeah, shout out to you, dude. Hope you have a good B-day. You going to Vegas. If I get a ticket, I'm going. I might go regardless. Ron Boy Fresh and Coach Head down there. If I get a ticket, I'm for sure down there. But I'm probably down there regardless. I'm probably book all my shit next week. I started to book my flight like today and shit. But or yesterday, I started to book all my shit. But if I get a ticket, if I probably don't get a ticket, I'm probably going. I really wanted to stack all summer, but this shit I'll go to. I'll go to. I already know where I'm probably gonna stay at. I already got in my where I'm gonna stay at, where I'm gonna fly, where I'm gonna leave, where I'm gonna go. Shit, I already got my shit mapped out. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. I gotta eat, dude. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The ticket's gonna be inflated. Yeah, if the bots get the tickets, we doomed. I have to call in some favors, and that's probably gonna be a Hail Mary. Hail Mary, nigga, come with me. I nigga Jalen left. Fuck CJ, man. Jalen left like fuck CJ, bro. I love y'all niggas in LA. Don't kill me. Don't do me like you did Tupac. That was Las Vegas. I love y'all to live and die in LA. Is the place to be. You got to be there to know it. Cause everybody wants to be. Along with him on, man. I miss my nigga Kato. The niggas in LA. When that nigga come to LA, cuz I'm gonna do the crip dogs. I'm gonna she walk on cuz. Then we gonna do the A-Town, the Waffle House stump on that nigga, cuz that nigga better not come set tripping. But y'all know what I said about LA and Hollywood was true. Y'all know that part was true. Y'all know what I said about the Hollywood part is true. The cheapest 200 and now 30. Well, that's just resale. That's just resale, bro. That's projected resale. So if you don't get on there before the bots get on there, if the bots get them or they get sold out, And then they go resell. Oh, your ass is grass. What did Gucci Man say? Yeah, I'm the lawnmower man, and your ass is grass. He said that's the first song he ever wrote. I didn't know that. I like that joint. You know, I'm a real Gucci fan, like to the Trap House Gucci fan. First album Gucci fan. That's me. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It'll be on the podcast tonight. It should be everywhere by midnight or before midnight. So rate me on the podcast. Listen for the free 99. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.